The radar screen flickers with a new contact. 14:30 Zulu time. Surface emergence at 2 nautical miles off the starboard bow. The French Navy frigate Normandie holds steady at 18 knots. Cutting through the choppy waters of the English Channel. Bridge officers snap to attention. Contact classified. Submarine, Kilo-class profile. Russian Federation Navy. No hails yet. Weapon systems at condition yellow. Distance closing slowly. This is the Bay of Biscay, off the coast of Brittany, France. A vital maritime corridor linking the Atlantic to the North Sea. Here, NATO patrols intersect with Russian transits from the Mediterranean to the Baltic fleet bases. Strategic choke point, control it, and you influence supply lines, intelligence gathering, and power projection in Northern Europe. The Russian submarine, identified as the Novorossiysk, is en route home after months deployed in the Med. Not routine. Tensions in Ukraine simmer on. NATO's presence here underscores alliance solidarity, deterring any miscalculation in these international waters. The contact stabilizes on the surface. No dive indicators. Bridge reports. She's maintaining 8 knots. Course 030 degrees. Parallel to ours. Captain Laurent Moreau scans the horizon through binoculars. Sea state 3. Visibility 8 miles. Monitor closely. Hail on channel 16. The radio crackles to life.
Russian submarine Novorossiysk. This is French Navy frigate Normandie. State your intentions.
Silence. No response. Distance now 1.8 nautical miles. Officers exchange glances. Is this a breakdown or a probe? Hold course. Weapons on standby. Captain Moreau's voice is even, measured. No edge. Prepare for visual confirmation. Launch the drone if needed. The crew responds with precision. Radar locks on. Electronic warfare suite sweeps for emissions. No aggressive signatures yet. But the subsurface state is unusual for a stealth asset like the Kilo. Diesel-electric, capable of quiet submerged runs. Surfacing here in NATO's backyard. Why? Now, tension builds as the distance ticks down. From 12 nautical miles earlier in the approach, when first detected submerged, to this close-range surfacing, now at 8 nautical miles overall separation, but the emergence felt deliberate. Bridge logs it, 1445 Zulu. Submarine altering aspect, periscope mast retracted. What next? Will she submerge and vanish? Or push closer, testing response times? The Normandie's Combat Information Center hums. Sonar operators note the sub's propeller cavitation louder than expected on surface. Speed increasing to 10 knots. Captain Moreau nods. Maintain distance. No provocative maneuvers. On the Russian side, imagine from protocols, their commander likely weighing options. International waters allow transit, but close proximity invites scrutiny. Radio silence persists. Is this hostile intent or mechanical necessity? Suspense lingers. 1500 Zulu, distance halt at 5 nautical miles. The sub's tug escort, the Sergei Bulk, trails at 3 miles behind her. NATO intel suggests the Novorossiysk departed Tartus, Syria, weeks ago. Routine rotation or pulled back amid fleet strains? No answers yet. The frigate's crew cycles through readiness drills. Guns trained away, but traversable in seconds. Helicopter pad cleared. Will orders come to deploy? Short breaths on the bridge. Contact bearing 045 degrees. Closing incrementally. Captain Moreau consults his executive officer. ROE clear, no engagement without hostile act. Hostile act defined firing. Ramming. Hostile intent murkier. Abnormal maneuvers. Targeting locks. Here, in these waters, the line blurs. International law mandates surface transit in the channel for submarines. Per Dover Strait rules, but this surfacing predates the strait. Calculated distance marker, 3 nautical miles. Visual range, now. Binoculars reveal the low black hole conning tower stark against the gray sea. No flags flapping aggressively. Crew visible on deck, hard to tell through spray. Hail again. The radio repeats the query. Static. Tension coils. How close is too close? Collision avoidance protocols kick in at half a mile, but military vessels play by different rhythms. Midway through the encounter, a shift. 1515 Zulu. Captain Moreau authorizes launch the NH-90 helicopter. Overfly for visual intel, no low passes. Rotors spin up on the aft deck. The chopper lifts, banking toward the sub. From the air, clear view. Novorossiysk's hull shows signs of wear, exhaust venting steadily. Tug closer now, perhaps ready to assist. Electronic warfare detects no radar locks from the Russian side, but the Helo's presence escalates subtly, eyes in the sky, ready for ASW if needed. Reactions balance. Russian commander, per doctrine, likely reports back to Fleet HQ in Kaliningrad. No panic, maintain course. The Helo circles at 1,000 feet, cameras rolling. Submarine crew on bridge, no weapons manned. Relief or prelude? Distance, 2 nautical miles. The title's proximity, heart steady, but minds race. Is this a feint, drawing attention while other assets lurk? Legal frameworks anchor the moment. Rules of engagement bind NATO forces. Respond proportionally, no first strike. International waters affirm freedom of navigation for both sides. Yet, this close, missteps amplify. Hostile act? None yet. Intent? Surfacing here. Timing aligned with NATO exercises in the North Sea. Perhaps not coincidence. Geopolitical signaling, we're here, watching you watch us. Suspense renews. 1530 Zulu, helicopter reports, sub turning to starboard, speed dropping to 6 knots. Alteration, evasion, or de-escalation? Bridge analyzes. Formation change, tug moving up alongside. Possibility, mechanical issue forcing surface run. Intel whispers of Russian fleet maintenance woes, aging kilos prone to breakdowns. But denial from Moscow, routine compliance. Unresolved, distance stabilizes at 1 nautical mile. Clauses point, frigate adjusts speed to 15 knots, paralleling. No collision vector. Captain Moreau, stand down Helo, return to ship. The NH-90 lands smoothly. Crew exhales incrementally, but questions persist. Will she dive once clear of the channel, or continue surfaced? Vulnerable? Controlled standoff ensues? 1600 Zulu. Novorossiysk maintains course northeast, toward the Dover Strait. Normandie shadows at 2 miles, relaying to NATO Maritime Command. Handover imminent. UK assets waiting, HMS Iron Duke perhaps. No further escalations. Weapons posture relaxes to green. Radio finally crackles. No. Silence as strategy. As the encounter fades, broader signals emerge. The surfacing, timed amid heightened Baltic tensions, Ukraine conflict spillover, NATO reinforcements in the region sends a message. Deterrence through presence. Russia asserts transit rights, probes alliance vigilance. NATO demonstrates unity, seamless monitoring from French to British waters. No winners, just sustained pressure. Long-term, such incidents erode trust, heighten readiness costs. Geopolitical chess moves, calculated, response is discipline. In contested waters, discipline is often the most powerful weapon.